Lesson 1. Time is crucial.
Have you noticed how time seems to fly when we are working on projects?
Indeed, it often feels like we are racing against the clock.
I believe we will have to check with our production team soon.
Yes, they might have some insights regarding our timeline.
It is crucial that we stay ahead of schedule.
Agreed. If we fall behind, it could disrupt the entire project.
I remember the last time we delayed, it was quite chaotic.
Oh, do not remind me. We had to scramble to meet the deadline.
Exactly. I prefer to avoid unnecessary stress this time.
Therefore, we should prioritize our tasks effectively.
Perhaps we should create a detailed timeline together.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. Clarity is essential.
I will draft a preliminary schedule for our review.
Great. Then we can adjust it based on our production team's feedback.
I will also reach out to them later today.
Perfect. I believe they will appreciate our proactive approach.
Yes, communication is key in any successful project.
Let us make the most of our time and efforts.
Absolutely. Together, we can make this project a success.
Lesson 2. Addressing injustices.
Have you heard about the recent government initiatives?
Yes, I have. They are attempting to correct some injustices from the past.
It is about time, do you not agree?
Absolutely. History can be quite embarrassing at times.
Indeed. I often wonder how they plan to make amends.
Perhaps they will offer ice cream to everyone affected.
That would certainly make things sweeter, would it not?
I can imagine people lining up for their justice cone.
Quite a creative solution. But seriously, it is a complex issue.
Yes, it requires careful consideration and genuine effort.
I hope they do not just make empty promises.
That would be disappointing. Actions speak louder than words.
Exactly. Perhaps they should consult the community more.
Engaging with those affected is crucial for real change.
True. After all, they know the challenges best.
I wonder if they will introduce educational programs as well.
That would be wise. Educating future generations is essential.
It is like planting seeds for a better future.
Yes. And hopefully, those seeds will grow into strong trees.
With sturdy branches that provide shade for everyone.
Now I want to plant a tree and eat ice cream under it.
That sounds delightful. Justice and ice cream combined.
What a fantastic way to address the past and enjoy the present.
Lesson 3. The singing victory.
Did you hear the news about the singing competition?
Yes, I did. Did you win?
Yes, I won the singing competition with a surprising performance.
That is fantastic. What song did you choose?
I decided to sing a classic ballad that everyone loves.
A classic? That sounds brave. Did you hit all the high notes?
I tried. Though, I believe a few cats might have joined in.
Cats? You must have sounded like a choir of confused felines.
Exactly. I am still unsure if they were cheering or protesting.
Either way, it sounds like a memorable performance.
It certainly was. The audience was in stitches.
Did you receive any special prizes for your victory?
Yes. I won a trophy and a year's supply of chocolate.
A trophy and chocolate? Now that is a sweet deal.
It is. I might start my own singing career, you know.
I can already imagine your fan club forming.
They would all be wearing cat masks, of course.
A unique theme. You could call it the feline choir.
I love that. Perhaps I should release an album.
An album titled Cats and Classics?
Precisely. I can already hear the critics raving.
And the cats would be your biggest fans.
I would be the first artist to perform for both humans and cats.
Now that is a career path I would pay to see.
I might just have to start practicing more.
Lesson 4, Stargazing Adventure.
I believe we should find a spot away from the city lights.
That sounds splendid. The stars will be much clearer.
Indeed. Have you ever seen the Milky Way in its full glory?
I have not. I can only imagine how breathtaking it must be.
It is like a river of stars flowing across the night sky.
That sounds poetic. Do you think we need any special equipment?
Yes. I suggest we bring a telescope or binoculars.
Excellent idea. A telescope would make the stars seem closer.
And binoculars can be quite handy for a quick view.
I wonder if we will see any shooting stars.
That would be delightful. I shall make a wish if I do.
What will you wish for? A lifetime supply of pizza?
Now that is tempting. Perhaps I should wish for both pizza and stars.
A reasonable request. The universe might just grant it.
Imagine a pizza-shaped star. That would be a sight to behold.
I would certainly enjoy that. We could call it Pizza Major.
And it would twinkle every time someone orders pizza.
Brilliant. We are truly onto something here.
Let us not forget to pack some snacks for our adventure.
Snacks and stargazing? A perfect combination.
I am excited already. This will be an unforgettable night.
Lesson 5, Touching the Stars.
Have you ever watched the stars and felt the urge to reach out and touch them?
Often. It is as if they are inviting us to explore their mysteries.
Exactly. I sometimes imagine flying up there on a rocket.
That would be exhilarating. I would like to be a star explorer.
Just imagine floating among the stars like a cosmic ballet.
I could wear a sparkly spacesuit, of course.
Naturally. You would be the most fashionable astronaut.
And you would be my trusty co-pilot, right?
Absolutely. I shall bring snacks for our journey.
Space snacks? I hope they are more than freeze-dried fruits.
I could pack chocolate bars, just in case.
Now that is a brilliant idea. Chocolate makes everything better.
It might even attract the attention of some friendly aliens.
Do you think they would enjoy chocolate as much as we do?
I hope so. Imagine sharing a chocolate bar with an alien.
That would be quite a story to tell.
I once had a picnic on Mars with a Martian.
And you would need to describe the view from there.
I would tell them about Earth's beautiful sunsets as well.
Such a poetic exchange. Stars and stories go hand in hand.
Indeed. Perhaps we should write a book about our adventures.
A cosmic tale filled with humor and wonder.
Let us not forget the chocolate. It must have a starring role.
Of course. It is essential to our interstellar journey.
Together, we shall reach for the stars, one chocolate at a time.
Lesson 6, Project Updates.
I have been busy as always, with lots of meetings.
I can relate. The calendar seems to fill up faster than I can blink.
Indeed. Do you have any updates on the new project?
Yes. I received some exciting news this morning.
Oh, do share. I am eager to hear.
The team has finalized the design concepts.
That is fantastic. I cannot wait to see them.
You will be pleased. They are quite innovative.
I trust your judgment. What is the next step?
We need to present them in the upcoming meeting.
I hope the presentation goes smoothly.
I have prepared a few surprises to keep everyone engaged.
Surprises? Now you have piqued my curiosity.
I might include some interactive elements.
That sounds intriguing. What do you have in mind?
Perhaps a poll to gather instant feedback from the team.
Brilliant! That will make everyone feel involved.
I believe it will foster a sense of collaboration.
Exactly. Teamwork makes the dream work, after all.
Speaking of teamwork, have you spoken to the marketing department?
I have not yet. I suppose I should reach out soon.
It is essential to keep everyone on the same page.
I agree. Communication is key in any project.
Let us hope for a smooth process from here on out.
Yes. And perhaps a celebratory lunch when we succeed.
Lesson 7, Lessons from History.
Have you ever read the story of Anne Frank?
Yes, I have. Her story is both heartbreaking and inspiring.
It truly is. It highlights the harsh realities of war and persecution.
Exactly. It makes one appreciate the value of freedom.
The conditions during her time were incredibly challenging.
The economic depression added to the struggles of many families.
Yes, it is difficult to imagine living in such fear.
Anne's diary provides a unique perspective on those times.
It is remarkable how she maintained hope despite everything.
Hope can be a powerful force, even in the darkest days.
Her writing resonates with so many people, even today.
It serves as a reminder of the consequences of hatred.
Absolutely. Knowledge of history is vital for our future.
We must learn from the past to avoid repeating it.
Anne's story encourages empathy and understanding.
Yes. It reminds us to stand up against injustice.
I believe her legacy continues to inspire new generations.
It is essential to keep her story alive through education.
Agreed. It is a powerful tool for change.
I often wonder how different the world would be today.
If only more people understood the importance of tolerance.
Perhaps we can share her story with others to inspire change.
That would be a wonderful idea. Let us spread awareness together.
Lesson 8, Celebrating History.
Have you ever considered the long history of this holiday in North America?
Yes, I have. It is fascinating how it first began with English settlers.
Precisely. They celebrated it in the eastern part of the continent.
I can only imagine how different those celebrations must have been.
Indeed. They likely involved simple foods and heartfelt gratitude.
What a contrast to the elaborate feasts we have today.
Yes. I wonder if they had pumpkin pie back then.
I hope so. Who could resist a good pumpkin pie?
Maybe they had to settle for something like roasted acorns instead.
Roasted acorns? That does not sound as appetizing.
No, it does not. I would choose pie any day.
It is remarkable how traditions evolve over time.
Yes. Each generation adds its own touch to the celebrations.
I enjoy learning about the different customs across regions.
Me too. Some families even have unique recipes.
Like the famous family secret stuffing.
Yes. It is always a mystery what goes into that stuffing.
Perhaps we should start our own family tradition.
That sounds fun. What should we include?
How about a contest for the best pumpkin pie?
A pie contest? Now that is a delicious idea.
And we can invite friends to be the judges.
Perfect. Everyone loves free food and a bit of competition.
Indeed. I believe we could start a new tradition right here.
Let us make it a memorable celebration each year.
Lesson 9, Fashion Finds.
I love this top. It is stylish and affordable. What do you think?
It looks fantastic. The color suits you perfectly.
Thank you. I appreciate your opinion. Should I buy it?
Absolutely. You can never have too many stylish tops.
That is true. I can wear it on casual outings or even dress it up.
Exactly. Versatility is key in fashion.
Plus, it is comfortable. I can move freely in it.
Comfort is essential. There is no need to sacrifice style for it.
I agree. Have you found anything that catches your eye?
Yes. I spotted a beautiful dress over there.
Oh, let me see. What style is it?
It is a lovely floral print, perfect for spring.
That sounds delightful. You should definitely try it on.
I believe I will. Flowers always brighten up an outfit.
They also brighten up any mood.
Very true. Fashion can be quite uplifting.
If only it came with a personal stylist.
Now that would be a dream. Imagine the possibilities.
I would love to have someone to help me select outfits.
And they could carry all those shopping bags too.
Yes. That would be a bonus.
Perhaps we should start a fashion blog together.
That sounds like fun. We could share our shopping adventures.
And our fashion tips. We could call it Stylish Discoveries.
I love that name. Let us make it happen.
Lesson 10, The Perfect Pair.
I believe it is important to find shoes that are breathable and lightweight.
Absolutely. Comfortable shoes can make a world of difference.
I want to feel like I am walking on clouds.
Exactly. No one enjoys feeling weighed down by heavy shoes.
Have you found any that meet those criteria?
I spotted a pair over there that looks promising.
Let us check them out. What do they look like?
They are mesh sneakers with a stylish design.
Mesh? That sounds perfect for ventilation.
Yes. Your feet will stay cool even on warm days.
I need shoes that allow my feet to breathe, especially during summer.
And lightweight shoes can make walking feel effortless.
Exactly. I do not want to feel like I am dragging weights.
Have you ever had a pair of shoes that were just too heavy?
Oh, yes. It was like running a marathon with bricks on my feet.
That sounds dreadful. Comfort should always come first.
I agree. Plus, stylish shoes can elevate any outfit.
True. It is all about finding the right balance.
I wonder if they have those shoes in different colors.
Let us ask a salesperson. Variety is always a plus.
Yes. Imagine having a pair for every outfit.
That would be delightful. I could get creative with my looks.
And you would never have to wear the same pair twice in a row.
Lesson 11: Staying calm under pressure.
Have you noticed how some people become good at what they do?
Yes. It is often because they practice consistently.
Exactly. But there is something more, do you not think?
I believe you are referring to their ability to remain calm in emergencies.
Precisely. Panic rarely helps any situation.
Those who stay composed tend to make better decisions.
I admire how professionals handle crises with grace.
It is quite impressive. They often think clearly and act quickly.
Have you ever been in a situation where you had to stay calm?
I have. Once, I had a small kitchen fire.
Oh dear. What did you do?
I remembered to turn off the heat first and call for help.
That was wise. Panic could have made things worse.
Indeed. I learned the importance of staying level-headed that day.
It is a valuable lesson for anyone, really.
Yes. Whether in work or personal life, calmness is key.
I often try to practice mindfulness for that reason.
Mindfulness can help develop a calm mindset.
Do you think we should encourage others to practice it too?
Absolutely. It can be beneficial in so many situations.
Perhaps we could organize a workshop on it.
That would be fantastic. Teaching others to remain calm under pressure.
Together, we can help people thrive in emergencies.
And who knows, maybe we will become experts ourselves.
A perfect combination of practice and calmness.
Lesson 12, A Day at the Pet Store.
Look at all these birds. They have seed in cages for every type.
They do. Each bird seems to have its own personality.
I wonder which one would be the most talkative.
That would likely be the parrot. They are known for their chatter.
I can imagine it saying funny phrases all day long.
Yes. It would be like having a comedian at home.
Have you ever thought about getting a pet bird?
I have. But I am concerned about the mess they can make.
True. Cleaning bird cages can be quite the task.
However, they are such delightful companions.
Indeed. Now, look at that section for fish. They have so many.
Yes. The fish tanks are so colorful and calming.
I find watching fish swim to be very relaxing.
Me too. I could sit here for hours just admiring them.
If I had fish, I would name them all after famous explorers.
That is a creative idea. Imagine a fish named Captain Cook.
Or perhaps one named after Amelia Earhart.
I love it. Each fish could have its own adventurous backstory.
Now I want to create a whole series of fish biographies.
That sounds like a fun project. You could even illustrate them.
I could. Each fish could be featured in its own adventure.
And we could have a grand aquarium exhibit.
Yes. A showcase of explorers in aquatic form.
Let us not forget to include the birds as well.
A perfect combination of land and sea adventures.
Lesson 13, Planning the Perfect Trip.
Once we finalize our itinerary, we should look for accommodation.
Absolutely. It is important to have a comfortable place to stay.
I prefer hotels that offer breakfast. It saves time in the morning.
That is a great idea. A good breakfast can set the tone for the day.
Furthermore, let us keep an eye out for places with good reviews.
Yes. Reviews can provide valuable insights into the experience.
I enjoy reading about other travelers' experiences.
Their stories can really help guide our choices.
Have you thought about the type of accommodation we want?
I am considering a cozy bed and breakfast.
That sounds lovely. It would provide a homey feel.
Plus, we could meet other travelers there.
That could lead to some interesting conversations.
Absolutely. Sometimes the best experiences are unplanned. Exactly. Sharing travel stories can be quite entertaining.
I hope we can find a place near the attractions we want to visit.
Yes. Proximity can save us a lot of travel time.
Perhaps we should use a map to plan our route.
Great idea. We can mark all the key spots we want to see.
And we should leave some
Absolutely.
time for spontaneous
Sometimes the
adventures.
best experiences are unplanned.
I look forward to exploring and discovering new places.
Me too. It will be an adventure to remember.
Now, let us find the perfect accommodations to start our journey.
Lesson 14: The Mystery of the Unknown.
Did you see this exhibit about the man who died in Indiana in 1845?
Yes, I did. It is intriguing that no one knows exactly where he is buried.
It adds an air of mystery to the whole story, does it not? Perhaps there were no proper records kept back then.
That could be true. Historical records were not as meticulous in the 1800s.
I find it fascinating how such mysteries can linger through time.
It makes one think about all the untold stories from the past.
Exactly. I wonder what kind of life he led.
Maybe he was a significant figure in his community.
Or perhaps he was an ordinary man with extraordinary tales.
Either way, his story deserves to be remembered.
I agree. It is a reminder of how history can be elusive.
And how important it is to preserve historical sites.
Yes. Each location has a story waiting to be uncovered.
I would love to explore more about his life.
Perhaps we could research this mystery further.
That sounds like a fun project. We could become modern-day detectives.
Exactly. Solving historical puzzles could be our new hobby.
I can already picture us with magnifying glasses and notebooks.
And perhaps a top hat for dramatic effect.
Of course. Every detective needs a signature look.
Let us find a cozy spot to plan our research adventure.
Lesson 15: Summer Jobs and New Friends.
Have you ever had a summer job?
Yes, I have. It was a great way to make new friends.
I agree. Most students find summer jobs to be quite social.
Exactly. It is like a mini community in the workplace.
What was your job?
I worked at a local ice cream shop.
That sounds delightful. I can only imagine the fun you had.
It was amazing. We had ice cream parties after closing.
Ice cream parties? Now that is a perk.
Yes. We also learned how to make unique flavors together.
I would love to try a collaboration flavor.
We could create chocolate chip adventure.
Or mystery berry surprise.
That sounds tempting. What about you? What was your summer job?
I worked at a summer camp as a counselor.
A counselor? You must have had a blast.
It was incredible. I made lifelong friendships with my coworkers.
That is wonderful. Did you have any memorable moments?
Oh, many. I once organized a talent show that went hilariously wrong.
How so?
Let us just say, one act involved a very enthusiastic chicken dance.
A chicken dance? I must hear more about this.
Well, let us just say it became the highlight of the summer.
I can only imagine the laughter. Summer jobs create unforgettable memories.
They truly do. It is about the experiences we share.
And the friends we make along the way.
Exactly. Those connections can last a lifetime.
Let us plan another summer adventure together next year.
Yes. Who knows what hilarious moments await us?